Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we are going to continue with our 1982 retro replay using Action PC Football, and we have the AFC Championship matchup. And again, these are the teams that made it through on the retro replay. These are not the actual teams, though in reality the Jets did make it to the AFC Championship game and were defeated by the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins would go on to lose to the Washington Redskins. But in this retro replay, in the regular season, the New York Jets finished 9-0 and have won 2 playoff games to advance to the AFC Championship undefeated to take on the Denver Broncos. The Broncos won the AFC West with a 5-4 record. So you have AFC West champions versus the AFC East champions. Broncos have also won 2 playoff games. So next on the channel, the clash to see who will go to the ultimate championship game. Let's give you the starting lineups and get to the game. The running backs for the Denver Broncos, who I will be coaching. The Jets will be coached by the computer, and as you can look by their record, 9 regular season wins, 2 playoff wins. They're 11-0 every time I've played them. Now, I have not played them 11 times. I've played them twice in the playoffs and lost. I played them as the Patriots in the regular season and the Vikings also. And I have lost every time to the Jets. Almost beat them with the Pats, though. All right, for the Denver Broncos, the running backs are Peros and Preston. The wideouts are Watson and Upchurch. The tight end is Egloff. Starting at quarterback, Steve DeBerg, but Craig Morton is ready to relieve him, as he did in the prior playoff game to lead the Broncos to victory. The tackles are Lanier and Minor. The guards are Studdard and Glassick. The center is Bryant. For the undefeated New York Jets, the running backs are McNeil and Augustiniak. The wide receivers are Walker and Johnny Liam Jones. The tight end is Barkham. The quarterback is Richard Todd out of Alabama. The tackles are Powell and Ward. The guards are Fields and Alexander. The center is Waldemore. For the Denver Orange Crush defense, the defensive ends are Chavos and Jones. The defensive tackles, Latimer and Carter. The outside linebackers, Jackson and Ryan. The middle linebacker, a very good one, Grandishar. The cornerbacks are Wright and Kyle. The safety, Smith and Harden. For the sack exchange, there are some injuries there. The defensive ends are Gastineau and Neal. The defensive tackles, Rudolph and Salam. The outside linebackers, Mel and Butler. Middle linebacker, Blinka. The cornerbacks are Jackson and Holmes. The safeties, Ray and Scroy. And in the chat, we have 2 moderator extraordinaires, Broke Black Man 94 and JD. Remember to check out their channels, Broke Black Man 94, movie and TV reviews, and JD, big Game of Thrones fan, as is Broke Black Man 94, and JD is also an author, and he's put up, I believe it's up now, or it'll be up shortly, his 4th chapter on the political murders, and that's his YouTube novel, audio novel. It's very good. So thank you for joining me. As Broke Black Man 94 says, money on the Jets. JD says, what's good, Al and Broke? Nope, Broncos all day. Sorry to disappoint you. No chapter 4 tonight. Oh, that's okay. JD says he had a tough day at work, and he's just chilling right now. So hopefully I can lead JD's favorite football team, the Denver Broncos, to the ultimate prize, the huge championship game. All right, let's get to the game now. The Broncos have won the toss, and we have elected to receive. deep for the Broncos is Wilhite. The shortmen are Manning and Pohl. We'll put the return on. Here's the kickoff. The AFC Championship game on the way. Here comes a return past the 20, around the 25. Wilhite. Brought down by Scroy. And the Broncos will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. And Steve DeBerg leads the offense out onto the field. Now, DeBerg was replaced by Craig Morton in the prior playoff game. And again, split backfield of Peros and Preston. The wideouts Watson and Upchurch. The tight end is Egloff. The Jets have a tremendous pass rush. Watson and Jackson, even matchup there. Upchurch and Holmes. Holmes has a slight edge for the Jets. And Egloff and Ray. Egloff's a 2 out of 10. Ray's a 6 out of 10 defender. So those are the matchups here. But we have 2 good pass-catching running backs in Preston, 5 out of 10. And Rick Peros, 8 out of 10. So we're going to start off with a play-action fake. Screen. Peros, 65% chance completion here. And they dump it to Peros. Lots of running here. He's going to pick up 13. It's brought down by Lance Mel, the linebacker, with his first tackle. So the first play of the game, 13-yard pickup for the Denver Broncos. It's now 1st and 10 on the Denver 38. We got Gastineau up here. He likes to rush in hard. Let's go trap left. Trap left to Preston. And the ball is given to Preston. There's a trap. He picks up 3 yards. He was tackled by Rudolph. Ben Rudolph's first tackle brings up a 2nd and 7 from the Denver 41. Short out to Watson. DeBerg back to pass, looking for the out. He fires, and it is caught. Watson gains 11, shoved out of bounds by Holmes. That's the 2nd first down by the Broncos here. And they have invaded Jet territory on the Jet 48, 1st and 10. Let's go play action fake. Run counter. Let's see if we get Gastineau to pinch in again. Pitch left. Preston. There's the pitch out to Preston. He gains the corner. Gain of 3. Brought down by Blinka. Stan Blinka. That's his first tackle for the Jets. 2nd and 7 on the Jet 45. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. So it's 2nd and 7 from the Jet 45, split backfield of Peros and Preston, wideouts Watson and Upchurch, tight end is Egloff. We're going to go play action pass. Screen, let's say once again to Peros.
False start. Offense. Number 64, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
So a false start on Brian will back the Broncos up 5, and we go to a 2nd and 12 now. Yeah, let's go power sweep left. Power sweep left with Preston. And Preston breaks a tackle. He's close to that first down. Gain of 9. Finally stopped by Bobby Jackson. Good blocking by the Orange Crush offensive line. So it's 3rd and 3. That penalty was a killer. That penalty was a killer. As JD says, bad call. Refs are paid off. They sure are. So it's 3rd and 3. Preston's down to 90% stamina. Let's get him out. Let's go to Gerald Wildhite. Preston was really more of a blocking back, to be honest with you, but I've been able to use him quite a bit in the playoffs. So Gerald Wildhite's in the game now with Ricky Peros. And we're going to put Peros out wide. Again, Peros, 8 out of 10 receiver, and in man-on-man coverage, if they're in that, Springs is covering 4 out of 10. But they're going to have to put a double on him, I would think. So I think we're going to go, let's go to Gerald Wildhite on the dive. Here's a dive, Wildhite. Oh, man, that got smothered for no gain. Mark Gastineau comes up huge with a tackle. I thought we were going to spread him out there. And it's 4th and 3 from the Jet 41. Field goal here for Carlos is only 18% chance. If we punt, try to pin him back deep. 4th and 3. Punt. If we pooch punt, that's 37 yards. That's going to be close. Fourth and 3. What's a trap left? Trap left, Wildhite. We're going for it. Yep, 4th and 3. Oh, my God. Quick. Up church. Medium flight up church. Looking. He tries to dump it down. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. We're going to go trap left. Didn't look good. DeBerg wanted to audible out of it. We tried to go to the fly to Upchurch. I should have just stuck with the regular play. Oh, well. Here comes the Jets offense on the field, led by Alabama alumni Richard Todd. Split backfield of McNeil and Augustiniak. Wide receivers Walker and Jones, tight end Barkham. Denver's in a 4-3. Play our defensive line normal, and we're going to play the run. Ball's given to McNeil. McNeil's hit. The ball's loose. Who has it? Oh, the Jets maintain possession. Jones on the recovery. So McNeil gets a pickup of 5, gets tagged by Lewis Wright. The ball hits the turf, but Johnny Lamb Jones makes the recovery. Could have been a big play that the Broncos wanted. So 2nd and 5 from the Jet 46 now. And we're going to play man. Basic. McNeil has the ball, and he's going to get the first down and more. That was a gain of 14. Finally brought down by Randy Gradishire. Big hole opened by the front line of the Jets on the trap left. And going off the field is Alexander for the Jets. No, he shakes his head. He'll stay in the game. So they're just showing you the replay there. So 1st and 10 on the Denver 40. Remember, the Jets are undefeated, 9-0 plus 2 playoff victories. That's 11-0. Broncos finished 5-4. They won the West, won 2 playoff games. So they're 7-4. Play our defensive line in. And Man. Run. Again, the ball's given to McNeil. This time he is smothered after a 2-yard gain. Whipped down by Don Lattimore. That's his first tackle. Brings up 2nd and 8. 9:35 to go in the first quarter. On the Denver 38. Mix it up. Let's give him a 3-4 look. Defensive line in. Come with the extra linebacker. Walker, 8 against Wright's 7, so they have a +1 matchup there. Johnny Lamb Jones is a 5. Kyle's a 6. We have a +1 there. It's the tight end that kills us. Jerome Barkham. He's a 4 and Smith's a 4. But Barkham has killed me in the playoffs. So you know what we're going to do on 2nd and 8? We're going to blitz. Where's Jackson? That's Ryan. Where's Gradishire? We're going to blitz Gradishire. Actually, who's the weaker pass cover? I'm going to blitz Jackson from the outside. Man, pass. Here comes the blitz. They give it to McNeil. He goes up the middle. He's brought down by number 72, Don Lattimore again. That's his second tackle. Gain of 4 on the dive to free McNeil. Brings up a very manageable 3rd and 4 for the Jets on the Denver 34. Denver goes back to a 4-3. Defensive line in. And I think they're going to go to Augustiniak. Going to play a short zone. Basic. And it's going to be a screen to Augustiniak, and he gets it! Gradishire missed the initial tackle, and then got him on the secondary chance. Gain of 6. Oh, I knew they were going to Augustiniak. I called the short zone. The screen, so it's 1st and 10 on the 28. We're going to play run. Ball's given to Augustiniak. Ball comes loose! And the Broncos recover it! Augustiniak gets nailed by Gradishire. Harden recovers the ball for Denver. That's the big play by the Orange Crush defense. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10 on their own 24. Threat averted on the big hit by Randy Gradishire. Popping the ball loose from Mike Augustiniak after a 4-yard gain, and Harden recovered it. So here comes Steve DeBerg and the Bronco offense for a second crack at this sack exchange in the Jets defense. They turned it over on downs on their first drive. Again, split backfield. The running backs are Peros and Wilhite now. Wideouts Watson and Upchurch. Egloff, the tight end. Peros will go out wide. Trap left, Wilhite. There goes Jared Wilhite, and they were waiting for that. He loses one. Mel Lance stood him up and is credited with the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Wilhite will come out. And Preston will come in. Play action fake. Screen. Preston. Broncos. There's Preston. He makes the reception. Shakes one tackler. Gets 6 yards, but brought down by Butler. That's Greg Butler's first tackle for the Jets. And it will bring up 3rd and 5 with 6:34 to go in the first quarter. Split backfield. Paris will go out wide. Preston behind DeBerg, who's under center. Short hitch. Peros. DeBerg got the pass. He dumps it over the middle to Peros on the curl. Gain of 7, 1st down. Stan Blinka gets his second tackle for the Jets. So once again, the Broncos move the chains. ID Gesture in the house. How are you, ID? Hope all is well. Remember to check out ID Gesture's channel. Up on his channel right now is Keep the Curse Alive. as he tries to make sure the Boston Red Sox of 2004 do not win the World Series. There's 2 videos up, 2 Yankee games up there. I'm not going to tell you how they go. I was watching the one he did a live stream on today. Going to go back to that later. So that's ID Gesture. Check out his channel. It's absolutely wonderful. Also check out JD, Moderator Extraordinaire, his channel. That's very easy, JD. And Broke Black Man 94, another Moderator Extraordinaire. Movie and TV reviews. All right. So it's 1st and 10 on the Bronco 36, 5:55 to play in the first quarter. Split backfield of Peros and Preston, wideouts Watson and Upchurch, tight end Egloff. Gonna go play action fake again. Let's see if we can pop the tight end here. Short slant to Egloff. It should be there. Oh, he dropped the ball. It was there. Oh, Egloff dropped the ball. Incomplete. Oh, it was there. We set it up with all those other plays. Yeah, God. As Broke Black Man 94 says, Al is promoting us again, which means drink. I think we're going to do a chat with Al tomorrow. That would be episode number 4 of my talk show, which just turns into pretty much anything. But they're a lot of fun. And I get my most views for it, too. Just chatting with friends of the channel. All right, back to the game. 2nd and 10. That was a killer. Egloff drops the short slant. Was wide open. So Preston and Peros are in the backfield. Let's go trap left. Trap left with Preston. And there goes Preston, and he struggles for 2 yards as we continue to run at Mark Gastineau, but he's not biting on any of the traps here. It's only a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 8 with 5:07 to play in the first quarter on the Denver 38. Preston will come out of the game. Wilhite will come back in. Screen, Gerald Wilhite. DeBerg hits Wilhite, but he is immediately nailed by Greg Butler, the Penn State alumni, for a loss of 2. Butler was all over that screen pass. Wow. It'll bring up 4th and 10, and here comes the punt team for the Broncos. So here comes Luke Prestridge, and back deep for the Jets, Harper and Long. The snap, the punt by Prestridge. Here comes the Jet return. No, he calls for the fair catch on that high, deep kick, a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will start 1st and 10 on their own 11. Here comes Richard Todd and the New York offense. Split backfield of McNeil and Augustiniak. The wideouts, Walker and Jones. The tight end, Barkham. And we have JW Flux in the chat. How are you, my friend? Another good friend of the channel. Good to see all these lovely people. Check out his channel if you're a Final Fantasy fan, and if not, doesn't matter. I wasn't until I started watching JW Flux's channel. It's absolutely marvelous. That's JW space FLUX. That's an X, a xylophone, okay? Don't want to hear it in the chat or the comments later. JW Flux, big Ohio State fan. And unfortunately for him, a Cleveland Browns fan. JW, we're going to have something special coming up on the channel. I don't know if it's going to be this weekend, but it's going to be coming up. It's going to be the 65 Cleveland Browns and Jim Brown taking on the 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers in a clash of titans. I will be coaching Jim Brown and the Cleveland Browns. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad. Actually, I probably coach both offenses like I do in those games. In this game, I'm coaching everything for the Broncos. AFC Championship game, 1982, retro replay style as the season was played out in the replay. These are not the actual teams, though the Jets actually did go to the AFC Championship and lose to the Miami Dolphins. 14-0 in the Orange Bowl in a mud bath. So we're going to play the run here. 4-3 man. Pitch out to Augustiniak, and he turns the corner. Gain of 8. Finally brought down by Barney Chavos. Augustiniak fumbled on his last carry. That's right, ID Gesture. He is a Buckeyes fan. So it's 2nd and 2 from the Jet 19. We're going to play... Oh, I was in a zone. I wasn't in a man. No wonder. We're going to play man. And we're going to run. It's a pitch out. Augustiniak the other way. And he's going to pick up another 10 yards. Finally brought down by Jim Ryan. So Augustiniak sweeps one way. Then he sweeps the other way. And in total, that's 19 yards. He now has 3 carries for 22 yards. He is making up for that fumble in Bronco territory in the last Jets possession. They now go I formation. Augustiniak's the up back. McNeil's behind him. Defensive line will play in for the Broncos. 4-3. Man coverage. And we're going to play man basic. And again they give it to Augustiniak. But this time Ryan is Johnny on the spot and bangs him out after only a gain of 2 on the sweep right. So we'll bring up 2nd and 8. Augustiniak now 4 carries for 24 yards. Broncos switch to a 3-4 now. Todd's in his shotgun, flanked by McNeil and Augustiniak. Wideouts Walker and Jones, tight end Barkham. They like to go to Barkham out of this. 3-4, we go with the extra linebacker. And we're going to blitz Jackson from the outside. And we're going to play... I'm going to double Barkham. I'm going to double Barkham on the medium. And pass. Shotgun. Todd back to pass. He throws over the middle. And it was batted down at the line by Latimer. Jackson was blitzing. Disrupted Todd just enough. And Latimer got his hands up. That's what they tell you. If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. And he blocks the pass down. So it brings up a 3rd and 8 on the Jet 31 with 1:19 to play in the first quarter. ID Gesture says, McNeil, what an underrated runner he was. Remember him well and always liked him a lot. Very good running back, Freeman McNeil. Jets fans might forget, young Jets fans now, they had some good teams in the early 80s with Todd and McNeil and Augustiniak and these guys. They were pretty good. I mean, they weren't great. They were good, solid teams. So 3rd and 8. Big moment here. And I think we're going to go to a 3-3 nickel. Go with an extra defensive back. And we're going to play zone. We're going to play our defensive line in. And we're going to play pass.
Encroachment. Defense.
Oh, my
Number
God.
75. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 3rd down.
You got to be kidding me. Jones is called for the encroachment. He lined up. Oh, my God. So that's now 3rd and 3. We've got to change this up. We're going to go to a 4-3 basic now. Play our defensive line in. Tight man. Run. Todd back to pass. He fires quickly. And Barca makes the catch. He got drilled by Smith, but he holds on for a 10-yard gain. So again, that encroachment call throws us out of from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 3. Now it's 1st and 10 on the Jet 46. Big catch by Jerome Barkham. That's his first reception for 10 yards. IG Gesture says, you're right, Al. They had some great teams, the Gangrene teams. They were good teams. I mean, people forget they had some good teams. Injuries. Richard Todd, I forgot what year he got hurt. And they ended up drafting Kenny O'Brien. Again, they made the playoffs with Kenny O'Brien. Ryan was his backup, and he wasn't a bad quarterback. They had good teams. I'd have to look it up, but I'm going to say from 82 to 86, 85, 87. So 1st and 10 on the Jet 46. Minute 12 to play in the first quarter. And we're going to play man run. Augustiniak on the pitch out, and he is smothered for no gain by Rulon Jones, who was the man called for the encroachment. Nice play by Rulon, trying to make up for that horrendous encroachment call. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. No score. It's been a hard-hitting slobber knocker here at Shea Stadium. This is the AFC Championship game using Action PC Football Retro Style 1982. And in my retro replay, 2 teams have actually made it to the AFC Championship game. That the Jets have made it, and in the NFC, the Redskins have made it. And ironically, they're both undefeated. If the Jets and Redskins defeat me and go to, I can't say it because, you're not supposed to say that word that the NFL has all rights to, the big championship game, I will play it out in a way that I will not call any plays. I will just click computer, 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 computer. So it'll be played out by the computer if they're both undefeated. Or, if one of them makes it. Obviously, if one loses, I will play as the other team. All right, 2nd and 10. We're going to play zone. Actually, you know what? We're not going to play zone. We're going to play tight man. And I'm going to send Jackson and Gardeshire. And pass. And that's the end of the first quarter. They don't run a play. So we go to the second quarter. No score here. Let's quickly just go to some quick stats. DeBerg, 5 of 7, 35 yards. Quarterback rating of 82.4. Richard Todd, 2 of 3 for 16 yards. 79.9 quarterback rating. McNeil, 4 carries, 25 yards. Augustiniak, 5 carries, 24 yards. Preston, 4 carries, 17 yards. Wilhite, 2 carries, -1 yard. Peros, 2 receptions for 20 yards. And Augustiniak has 1 reception for 6 yards. Barkham, 1 for 10. Okay, we go to the second quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Jet 46. So we're in a tight man. We're going to blitz Gradishire and Jackson. We're coming with the pressure. And we're going to play pass. And they got him! Oh, they smothered Todd. Loss of 6. Gradishire blindsides him. As the Jets, my God, that was a fire drill that went wrong. Big hit. Todd getting up a little woozy. So it's 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16 from the Jet 40. Okay, so ID Jester in the chat has some excellent stats here on the Jets. 83, this is after 82. So they went to the AFC Championship in 82. 83, 7 and 9, same in 84. Again, not horrendous. Not bad, not good, but not horrendous. Then 85, 11 and 5, 86, 10 and 6. See, I mean, they weren't bad. They were not bad. They were not a bad team. They were actually fun to watch. A lot of good stars in that team. Can you check ID, since you have it up, in 83 and 84, how many starts did Richard Todd get? I remember he got hurt one of those years. Because he ended up playing for the Saints at the end of his career. All right, 3rd and 16. We're going to go with a, 4-2 nickel. No, we're going to go with 4-2 nickel. 4-2 nickel. We're going to play zone. And we're going to play our defensive line out. And pass. Todd, back to pass. He fires. It is caught by Barkham, but he is nailed after a gain of 12 by Wilson. And the Jets, it's now 4th and 4 at the Denver 48, and they will have to punt. And I'll be back in a moment. Thank you. And I am back. Thank you for your patience. As Broke Black Man in the chat says, this break is sponsored by The Walking Dead. You want to watch good TV, don't watch us. That's funny. Okay, ID Gesture says in 84 he was with New Orleans. Okay, cool. What's Blazing in Sports jumps in the chat. How are you, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Check out his channel. He has some new videos up I'll be checking out probably tomorrow morning. Great boxing. He has the Harold Spence preview and the other one I forgot. But check out What's Blazing in Sports with T-Dub. Excellent boxing chat. Absolutely wonderful channel. All right, 4th and 4. We're going to go with punt return. The Jets will punt. Oh, he punt to the sideline, and it goes out around the 25.
Offsides. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Oh, thank God. And we're going to decline it. I'm going to take the ball to 26. I never have good luck when they repunt. We're going to decline it. We'll take the ball in the 26th. With my luck, we'd fumble the punt. Oh, thank you, ID Gesture. He has the... Again, if you're watching this, I like to go to the chat. If you come here to get a quick stream, it's not happening. ID, I asked him a question. He came up with the starts. Okay, Richard Todd played 9 games in 82, which that's the strike shortened year. That's the strike shortened year, so that's all the games in 82. 16 in 83 and 15 in 84. 84, he was in New Orleans. So 83 is his last year. So Ken O'Brien's the quarterback in 85 then. Because they drafted Kenny O'Brien. All right, so here comes Steve DeBerg in this scoreless game with 13:28 to play in the half. AFC Championship game, retro style, 1982. In the backfield with DeBerg, Wilhite, and Perro. Split backfield. The wideouts are Watson, Upchurch. The tight end is Egloff. And we're going to go play action pass. Let's see what Upchurch has here. I like the medium slant. Play action. Oh my God, DeBerg doesn't like it, so we're going to go dive to Wilhite. And here's Wilhite up the middle. He struggles for 2 yards. Brought down by Kenny Neal. So DeBerg audibles out of the pass to the dive play. It's 2nd and 2. Again, play action pass. Screen. Wilhite. They're setting up the screen to Wilhite. And Wilhite struggles for 2 yards. And again, Greg Butler sniffs it out, the Penn State alumni. Well, another gain of 2, so it brings up a manageable 3rd and 6. Clock running, 12:38 to play in the half, scoreless half. Ball on the Denver 26. Short and quick to Watson. We're sticking with the play call. DeBerg fires to Watson, deflected. He was double covered. Lance Mel from his linebacker spot came out to help defend Watson, and he deflected the ball away. So it is 4th and 6. We stuck with the play call. And very good play by Lance Mel. Here comes the punt team for the Broncos. I will go to the chat after the punt. Luke Prestige will punt deep to either Harper or Long for the Jets. The snap, the punt. And it's another high one. And here comes the return. 7-yard return by Harper. He's brought down by Evans. So it'll be 1st and 10. And here comes Richard Todd and the Jets and they'll start from their 36. Let's go to the chat quickly. What's Blazing in Sports saying hello to everyone in the chat. Remember, check out his channel, What's Blazing in Sports. Check out ID Gesture. Check out Broke Black Man 94. JW Flux. JD. I think tomorrow we're going to do Chatting with Al. That's always fun, where we promote all of our good friends. And ID Gesture said, Todd briefly returned to the Jets in 86 after a knee injury, to quarterback Kenny O'Brien, but didn't play. Oh, yeah, I don't remember that. Good stuff, ID. JW Flux. Browns win 23-20 in overtime, then lost the next week 23. Those were good games. Those were playoff games. I remember that. As Broke Black Man says, everyone in the chat has to drink when I promote them. But I only promote good people. So, all right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. And you know what? We're going to give them a different look. 3-4, defensive line normal. And we're going to play man, run. Todd's back to pass. He throws over the middle. And it's complete to Johnny Lamb Jones on the medium cross. He is brought down by Aaron Kyle. I think that's the first time they've thrown downfield on 1st down. And they burnt us for 17 yards. Jets are on the move as they penetrate Denver territory. 1st and 10 on the Bronco 47. We'll go back to the 4-3. Defensive line in. Tight man. Basic. And McNeil smothered. He struggles for a 2-yard gain. He was brought down by Rulon Jones, and coming off the field's the tight end for the Jets, Barkham, and his return is doubtful as he got his bell rung trying to block. So 2nd and 8 on the Denver 45. Can the Orange Crush defense hold the Jets one more time? 2nd and 8. I think they're going to go screen here. We're going to go pass short. Todd back to pass, and I was wrong. They went medium. Button hook by Johnny Lamb Jones burns the Denver Broncos for 15 yards. Dennis Smith on the tackle from his safety position. I was looking screen with McNeil or Augustiniak on that one. So 1st and 10, the chains move again on the Denver 30. A field goal from here, 66% chance of them making a field goal. We're going to play man, and we're going to blitz Smith from the safety position. Basic. And here comes Smith, and there's the sack! Smith comes around the corner, the huge sack on Richard Todd. Loss of 6. Oh my God, he planted Todd into the turf. That's a huge play there. 2nd and 16. I formation, Augustiniak the up back, McNeil behind him. We're going to play our defensive line in. Man. And we're going to double. Actually, we're not going to double anybody. We're going to blitz Smith again. Pass.
Encroachment. Defense.
Oh,
Number
on.
79. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 2nd down.
This should be 2nd and 11 now. Encroachment on Chavos. Second and 11. We're going to go 3-3 nickel. Give him a different look. Actually, I don't like that. 3-4. 3-4. Defensive line in. Ooh, in. There we go. Come with the extra linebacker. Tight man. Pass. Todd back to pass. He looks over the middle. And he hits Mickey Schuler. And that's not the right picture of Mickey Schuler. I believe that's his son. I got to change that. Gain of 8, so we'll bring up 3rd and 3. Schuler was brought down by Jim Ryan. Outside linebacker on the tackle there for the Broncos. So 3rd and 3. Broncos go back to the 4-3. Play their defensive line normal. Tight man. Ah, boy. Play action fake, maybe they're going to go. Run. And Todd goes to the out. He hits Wesley Walker, and there's the touchdown. Extra point is good. Oh, they went to the out. We're playing run. Walker burned his defender and scampered into the end zone for 6. The extra point by Pat Leahy was through the middle, 7-0. The Jets get on the board first here in this AFC Championship game with 8:51 to play in the half. Let's just go back. I can't show you the video replay because I don't control that team. It was a play action. Todd back to pass. Can't find an open man. Checks down to Walker. So Walker was his second choice touchdown. Threw to the out to Walker. They were looking for Johnny Lamb Jones on the cross. We had that covered even with the run call. All right, so here's the kickoff to Denver. Will Heights deep. Shortman are Manning and Poole. 2 yards deep. And we'll down it. We'll go 1st and 10 from the 20. Quickly go to the chat. JW Flux says, Mark Gastineau dancing always made me laugh. Do you remember, JW, in a big playoff game, it could have been against Cleveland, he sacked I want to say he sacked Don Strock, and the ball was loose, and he was so busy doing his sack dance that the Browns recovered it. I want to say it was against the Browns, and that ended up costing him, I think that ended up costing him the game. Because Strock had went to go play for Cleveland. I could be wrong there, but I remember that was in a playoff game. So here comes Steve DeBerg, now trailing by 7. Wilhite and Peros in the backfield. And we're actually going to go to Wilhite and Winder. Take Peros out. And we're going to go run counter. Trap right, Winder. So Sammy Winder gets the ball. He breaks through and he's got the... Did he get the first down? Yes, he did! He struggles for that extra yard, 1st and 10. And that's Winder's first carry and a big block up front by Billy Bryant from the Orange Crush. Finally brought down by Greg Butler. So 1st and 10. Now we're going to go off tackle right. Wilhite. Gerald Wilhite off tackle right. Gain of 3. Greg Butler on the tackle again. That's tackle number 5 for the outside linebacker for the Jets. Penn State alumni. Wilhite 4 carries, 4 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7. 7:59 to play in the first half. 7-0 Jets. AFC Championship game. Let's go run counter. Trap right. Wilhite. There's the trap right. Wilhite struggles. And he spins forward for another yard. So that's a gain of 5. And he was brought down by Kenny Neal. That's Neal's second tackle. The defensive end for the Jets. It's 3rd and 2. On the Denver 38. Wilhite will come out. And Preston will come back in. So it's going to be Dave Preston and Sammy Winder. Run counter. Let's go play action fake. Run counter. Pitch right. Run 4. Run 3. Oh, maybe a trap right here. Maybe a trap right. Pop him. Let's go trap right. Trap right. Wow. Am I dead? Click 10 yards? Holy cow. Man, do we have the right play call here. And let's go to Winder on this. Trap right. And Winder busts through. Gain of 4. All right, 1st and 10. Clock running, 6:33 to play in the half. On the Denver 42. Take care, JD. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. JW Flux is the play you're referring to rings a bell. Yeah, Gastineau sacked. I want to say it was Schrock. He sacked a quarterback in the playoffs. The ball's right there, and he's dancing around. He could have picked up the ball and went for a touchdown, for God's sakes. And the opposing team recovered it. So 1st and 10 on the Denver 42. DeBerg under center. Split backfield of Winder and Preston. And you know what? Let's take Winder out. He's down to 95. And let's bring Peros back in. And again, let's go play action fake. And I think we're going to pop Peros with a screen here. And they dump it to Peros. It's incomplete. Lance Mel tipped it away. DeBerg under tremendous pressure. Throwing off his back foot. He's lucky that wasn't picked off for 6. So 2nd and 10, 5:46 to play before the half. 7-0 Jets. Ball on the Denver 42. Let's go short to the flat. Preston. DeBerg again for Preston in the flat. And it
Holding
is
offense. Number 64, 10-yard penalty.
So Preston caught it, but it got tipped by Salam. Preston caught it, gain of 4, but it doesn't matter. There's a holding call on Bryant. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. The Broncos continue to shoot themselves in the foot with penalties. So 2nd and 20. Preston will come out. Wilhite will come back in. Peros will go out wide. You know what? I'm gonna go 3 wide outs, and then so Wade Manning. I don't like that. Go back to I don't like that. I'm gonna put Egloff out wide too. So Peros and Egloff out wide. Shotgun to Berg. Short to the flat. No. We've been pretty much going short. We're gonna go play action out of the shotgun. Medium cross. Medium cross to Upchurch.
Ball start. Offense.
Oh, my
Number
Lord.
24. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 2nd down.
So Peros jumps. Back-to-back penalties. Now 2nd and 25. 5:40 to play. 7-0 Jets. All right, well, we're going to go screen to Peros. Out of the shotgun, the screen. Peros has it, and he has a huge play. Gain of 23. The screen out of the shotgun. We caught him in a blitz. No, it was a normal pass. 4-1 dime. Oh, they were in the dime. So we caught him in the dime with the screen, and it brings up 3rd and 2. A 23-yard pickup. Rick Peros, 3 receptions, 43 yards. And Higher Ground Gaming has joined us in the chat. As he says, which team do I dislike the least, LOL. Remember to check out Higher Ground Gaming with Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. There's some dissension going on there with Mr. Brody and Miss Mags towards Eric. I think Eric's a good guy, but Brody the pug and Miss Mags the cat, they want another seat in the co-host. And I think Eric should have to step up and buy them another seat. Eric has just put up a simulation on his channel of the Patriots and Jaguars, and I believe he's using 2nd and 10, I think. I tried out 2nd and 10, the 3-day free trial. I like it. I like it a lot. I might pick it up. It plays differently, but I like it. Good value, $50 all the seasons. So 3rd and 2. DeBerg will go under center. Wilhite and Peros in the backfield. Run counter. Peros. Run counter. Trap right. There goes Peros. He's got the first down. Gain of 4. Broncos move the chains. So Peros, after a huge 23-yard gain on a screen, he picks up 4 on his first carry of the day. And it's 1st and 10 in Jet territory on the 46. 4:41 to play. 7-0. New York. Watson. Let's go play action fake. Bomb post. Watson. They're going deep to Watson. They throw. Oh, Watson dives, and it's just out of his reach. DeBerg led him too far, trying to stretch the defense a bit. But we've tired out Abdul Salam and Ben Rudolph. They can't come back and play. Or no, they are still playing, so they're playing at very reduced ability. So where are they? They're right here. Ben Rudolph and Abdul Salam. Let's run this thing right up the gut. So let's go I formation. Who's a good blocking back? I'm going to take Wilhite out and bring Preston back in because he's a 3 out of 10 run blocker, and that's actually pretty good. Go I formation, and I go right up the gut. They're tiring. Peros, let's go to Wilhite now here. Dive, Wilhite. They're keying that. We're going to stick with it. Wilhite up the gut for 3. Lance Mel gets the tackle from his linebacker position. That's Lance Mel's 3rd tackle. Higher Ground Gaming says, I first saw 2nd and 10 on Ron Juckett's channel. Yes, he did a marvelous, I recommend checking it out, 1958 replay of the 1958 NFL Championship game between the Baltimore Colts and Johnny Unitas and the New York Giants and Frank Gifford. I like 2nd and 10. I might pick it up. I might pick it up after this game. It plays differently. They let you play it for 3 days for free. I played a lot of games when I was home with my mom. On those 3 in the morning, late nights, early mornings. So 3rd and 7. I formation, clock running, 3:49. And you know what? Let's go play action fake. Upchurch. Play action fake, medium hitch. Upchurch. They're keying that. How are they? Well, that's the way DeBerg's reading it. Defense in a 4-1 dime. Okay, where's the screen? Screen to Wilhite.
False start. Offense. Number 71. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 3rd down.
All right, let's look to see how many penalties the computer has called on the Denver Broncos. 6 for 35 yards. Can anyone guess how many penalties have been called on the Jets? None. All right, so 3rd and 12. Screen, Wilhite. They hit Wilhite in stride, but he's only able to pick up 3 yards as Ken Scroy comes up from his free safety position to put the whack on him. That's his 2nd tackle. So 4th and 9 from the Jet 45. Out of field goal range. 3:07 to play. Jets will get the ball in the 3rd quarter on the kickoff in the 2nd half. But 4th and 9, if we don't make it, they're at midfield. So we're going to have to punt once again. The penalties are killers. It just takes me out of the game plan I have in my head. And, oh well. 45 punt deep. We're going to punt deep. And they're going to, through the end zone. They let it roll for the touchback. That's okay. So with 2:22 to play, 7-0 Jets in the 2nd quarter. Jets come out with 3 wideouts, and the running back is Augustiniak, who is an excellent pass-catching back, 6 out of 10. So the wideouts are Walker, Jones, and Gaffney. I wonder if they got the wrong pitcher. Garrett Gaffney. I don't think that's the right pitcher, but that's okay. Barkham's back in the game. I didn't think he was going to return. All right, so we're going to go with a 3-3. Actually, we're going to go with a 3-2 dime. Player defensive line in. Play zone. Pass. Todd back to pass. He fires complete to Johnny Lamb Jones. Tackle by J.T. Thomas. Gain of 14 on the medium hitch. So Lamb Jones drove him out and button hooked. And Todd had the pass right there. We're not calling timeout. Jets called timeout. So it's 1st and 10 on their 34. The Jets have 2 timeouts left. JW Flux. Refs are homers. They sure are. It's just... I'm telling you, I love this game. The computer cheats. I mean, if you watch these videos, I mean, sometimes the computer trounces me. I usually lose to the computer most of the time. I'm not lying, but there's a lot of weird penalty calls. 1st and 10. Player defensive line in. We're going to stay in the 3-2 dime. And I'm going to blitz Smith from his safety position. We're going to play tight man pass. And they go to the out. It's only a gain of 4. As Todd was under tremendous pressure, had to leave the pocket. He dumped it down to Augustiniak, who got out of bounds. So it's 2nd and 6 with 2:08 to play. Clock stopped. Randy Gradishire on the tackle. Again, Todd under center, Augustiniak behind him. 3 wideouts, 1 tight end. We're the Broncos. We're going to stay in our 3-2 dime. Tight man. We're going to send our linebackers, both of them. Pass. Todd back to pass. They pick up the blitz. He fires to the out. This is going to be a big play. Oh, boy. And he gets out of bounds. Jerome Barkham, excuse me. Gain of 29. They picked up our blitzing linebackers. So when the blitz got picked up, Todd had all day to wait for Barkham to get open. And Dennis Smith forces him out of bounds. Barkham, 3 receptions, 51 yards. And it's still not the 2-minute warning yet. And we're going to go to a 3-3 nickel. And we're going to show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. And we're going to play zone pass. And it's a pitch out to Augustiniak, and he is smothered. Chavos gets there first, but he got help from his friends. No gain on the pitch out. Marvin Powell missed his block miserably. So at the 1:52, the 2-minute warning, it's 7-0 Jets. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the Denver 33. Again, 3 wideouts, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Richard Todd under center. We're playing a 3-3 nickel. We're going to play our defensive line in as the Broncos. And we're going to play zone and pass. Todd is going to be sacked again. Number 75, Rulon Jones comes around the corner. And that's Richard Todd tasting the turf for a 3rd time. 3rd and 14. We're not going to call timeout. Let them call timeout. They're letting the clock run. Good for them. And he's in the pistol, it looks like. Yeah, he's not in the shotgun. He's in the pistol. Clock running. We'll stick with our 3-3 nickel. We'll play zone. I should bring the pressure. We're going to bring Jackson from the outside. Pass. And they pick up the blitz again, but there's enough pressure that they try to throw to Augustiniak. Gradishire almost picked the ball off, but it goes through his hands, and this will force a punt. So Denver does its job. They hold the Jets defense, and they're going to punt on the 4th and 14 from the Denver 37. I don't want to go punt block because I'll probably rough the kicker. I'm going to say let it roll. 37, he's going to coffin corner it anyway. Let it roll. Get in the end zone. Yes! As it's in the end zone. Touchback, so 1st and 10 on the Denver 20. Broncos have all 3 of their timeouts. They trail 7-0. 1:16 to go. Preston's a 5. Wilhite's a 6. Let's go to Peros because he's an 8. So the backfield would be Wilhite and Peros. Split backfield. Let's go screen to Peros. Set the screen up. They hit. Oh, broken up by Blinka. We're going to the screen one too many times. Nice play by Stan Blinka. They're going to pick that off. One of these. I'm going to have to get away from that. Pick 6. All right, let's put Peros out wide. And let's put Wilhout out wide. Let's put DeBerg in shotgun. And now let's look at medium flies. Can't cover everybody. Going to go to Peros on the medium fly. Shotgun, DeBerg fires incomplete. Intended receiver, Peros, covered by Mel. So I blame that on DeBerg there. As Craig Morton is warming up on the sideline for the second half, he led them to victory in the prior playoff game coming off the bench. DeBerg, not horrible, but not good. 8 for 15 for only 63 yards. So 30 and 10, minute 4. We're going to go draw to Wilhite. And there's the draw, and Wilhite is stopped after a gain of 2. He was brought down by Barry Bennett, and the Jets call timeout. They will have 1 remaining, 58 seconds left, 4th and 8. Here comes the punt team. Luke Prestridge comes back out in the field for the Broncos. He'll punt deep to Harper and Long. The snap, the punt. Here comes the return by the Jets. Get him.
Holding, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
Finally. So that'll back them up. And the Jets will have 1st and 10 on their 25, 53 seconds and 1 timeout. And looks like they're going for it. Todd's in shotgun. 3 wideouts, 1 tight end. Augustiniak next to Todd. So we're going to go with a 4-1 dime. We're going to play a deep zone. Pass. Get him, get him, get him. Yes! Sack.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat, first down.
So the sack is nullified by the offsetting penalties. And that would have been the 4th sack of the day. So 1st and 10. It's basically a do-over, a mulligan. Again, we're going to play a deep zone. Pass. Todd in out of the shotgun. He's looking. He fires. Intercepted! Yes! Intercepted by Wright. Lewis Wright steps into the pass intended for Wesley Walker. So the Jets rolled the dice and they came up snake eyes. And it puts the Broncos in their best field position with 33 seconds and 3 timeouts on the Jet 33. A field goal here for Carlos, 34% chance. Oh, boy. Wow. Ricky Peros, Wilhite. Let's put Peros out wide. Let's go draw. We have 3 timeouts. Let's run a draw to Wilhite. Oh, I put the wrong person out wide. Okay. Let's go draw to Wilhite. Here's the draw. Come on, pop it, pop it, pop it. 1 yard. Let's call timeout. Gastineau on the tackle. Can't believe he was paying attention. So 26 seconds left. 2nd and 9. We try to pop a draw there. Let's put Peros out wide again. Let's go medium out. Medium out to Watson. Upchurch. Damn, I clicked on the wrong guy. Let's go. Where's the medium fly? Medium fly to Watson. DeBerg back to pass. He fires incomplete. He throws high. Oh, boy, he had Watson. Threw high. 3rd and 9. 20 seconds left before the half. The Jets clinging to a 7-0 lead. Broncos want to put points up on the board after the right interception. Okay, let's have Max protect. Everyone's blocking. Wilhite, Peros, and Egloff. Egloff is going to help block on Gastineau. It's going to buy us extra time. Short slant. Watson. Back to pass. Throws. And he completes it to Watson. Max protect worked. Gain of 15. 10 seconds. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. We have 1 left. So that was a big play there. Gain of 15. That's the first pass we've completed to a wideout. We want max protect. The running backs were blocking, and so was the tight end Egloff. DeBerg sets up in the pocket. Short slant to Watson. Oh, I think we can go replay on that. Can I go replay? I can't because I called timeout. Okay. Gain of 15. 10 seconds. Field goal is 84% chance. I think we can get one more playoff. Don't get greedy, though. Don't get greedy. Can I run a fade to the corner from here? I think we're too far out to run the fade. Special plays. Corner fade. Okay, we can run it. Corner fade to Watson. Back to pass. They throw to the corner. Bobbles the ball. Oh, Watson had it. Got hammered by Jackson. He bobbled the ball and couldn't hang out. He goes out of bounds. So the game-tying score is dropped. So here comes the field goal team with 2 seconds. Broncos looking to put points on the board. Here comes Rich Carless. 83.9% chance of making it. Are you sure? Yeah, there's only 2 seconds. The snap to place the kick, and it's dead center. Broncos are on the board, and we go to the half, 7-3. And the boos raining down here at Shea Stadium. So Carlos makes a 34-yarder. The Broncos do capitalize on the right interception. It's 7-3. And we're going to continue on with this game because it's been a doozy. It's been a slobber knocker. All right, some quick halftime stats. The scoring, the Jets scored first. At the 8:51 mark of the second quarter, Richard Todd, 23-yard pass to Wesley Walker. Leahy kick. That was a 6-play, 64-yard drive that chewed up 3 minutes and 6 seconds of clock. Walker was his secondary receiver. Todd went through his progressions. They were looking for Johnny Lamb Jones. But Walker burned his defender to the out and scampered into the end zone. After the interception by Wright, I was in shock that the Jets were going to come out throwing the ball. They had timeouts. I just thought they'd run the ball and be happy with the 7-point lead at the half. Wright picks it off. A big first down catch by Watson on a 15-yard slant, but then he dropped the touchdown pass in the corner after he took a hit. Carlos makes a 34-yard field goal, 7-3. And that drive for the Broncos, 5 plays, 16 yards, 31 seconds. That came after the interception. DeBerg, 9 of 18, 78 yards. No picks, no touchdowns, rating 61.8. Richard Todd, 10 of 13, 138 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. He's been sacked 3 times. A 4th sack was nullified by offsetting penalties. His quarterback rating is 104. Leading rusher for the Broncos, Preston, 4 carries, 17 yards. The leading rusher for the Jets, McNeil, 5 for 27. Augustiniak, 6 for 24. Leading receiver for the Jets, Barkham, the tight end, 3 receptions, 51 yards, but the touchdown went to Wesley Walker. Leading receiver for the Broncos, Peros, out of the backfield for 43 yards. Had that huge screenplay for 23. And here's the kickoff to the Jets as we start the 3rd quarter in this AFC Championship game, 1982 retro replay using Action PC football. 7-3 Jets. Deep for the Jets, Harper and Sohn. Oh, Sohn could fly, I remember him. And Durkin. Carlos kicks deep. The Jets on the return. A return of 28 by Harper, brought down by Dennison. So here comes Richard Todd. His last time on the field, he threw a pick. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Jet 31. Split backfield for the Jets, McNeil and Augustiniak. 2 wideouts, Walker and Johnny Lamb-Jones. A tight end, Barkham, who was supposedly doubtful to come back, is back in the game. He's been back in the game. Richard Todd under center. Broncos will stay with a 4-3, and we're going to play the run. Todd back to pass. He has time. He fires. Incomplete. Right breaks it up. They were looking for Wesley Walker on the deep ball. Applying pressure on Todd was Latimer. Throws off the timing of the pass pattern, and Wright had enough time to break up the play. As Todd threw off his back foot. 2nd and 10 now. Broncos go to a 3-4 defensive line, and they bring the extra linebacker. They're going to play zone pass. Todd back to pass again, has time. Over the middle, it's picked off by number 22, Aaron Kyle. Stepped in front of the intended receiver, Wesley Walker, and the Broncos are in business again. The zone, we switched to the 3-4. That extra linebacker gave him a different look. And here comes Steve DeBerg in the Orange Crush offense. Split backfield of Will Height and Peros, and we're going to take Peros out of the game. And we're going to come back with Preston. Actually, you know what? We're going to come with Nathan Poole. He had 7 carries, but he has a 5.1 yard per carry in reality. Let's see if we can pop him. You know what? I'm getting too cute here. He's going to fumble the ball. Forget that. Let's go back to Preston. Let's go back. 1st and 10. Field goal from here. If they don't move another inch, 75% chance of Carlos making it. Let's go play action fake. Play action fake. Screen. Preston. There's the play action fake, the screen set up, and he cannot hit Preston as tremendous pressure is put on by the New York Jets front 7. The sack exchange, DeBerg was lucky just to get the ball off. So it brings up 2nd and 10. If he was able to connect with Preston, he might have went for pay dirt and 6 points. He had blockers out in front of him. 2nd and 10. Play action fake. No play. Run counter. Play action fake. Run counter. Pitch right. Will Height. Go. Turn the corner. Turn the corner. Turn the corner. Yes! Gain of 16. Knocked out of bounds by Greg Butler. They bit on the play action. They bit in. We pitched it to the out. And Will Height picks up 16 yards. He now has 9 carries for 31 yards. It is 1st and goal on the Jet 8. The Broncos are a-knocking. 7-3 Jets. Can the Broncos capitalize on another Richard Todd interception? Preston's down to a 98. Will Height. Play action fake, run counter. Let's try it again. So let's go sweep right. Sweep right. Sweep right with Will Height. They're keying that. Oh boy. Let's go dive to Preston. Preston up the gut. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he's brought down after a gain of 5 on the Jet 3. So DeBerg audibles out of the sweep right, goes to the dive play to Dave Preston. He now has 5 carries for 22 yards. It brings up 2nd and goal from the Jet 3. Play action, run counter. Preston's down to 95. Let's take him out. Let's bring in Peros. Let's put Peros out wide. Short hitch. Play action. Run counter. Will Height. Trap left. Nah, I don't like that. Trap right. 2nd and goal. Trap right, Will Height. And he's in! Touchdown on the trap right on the play action counter. Will Height busts in. The Broncos take a 9-7 lead in this AFC Championship game. And yes! All right, let's watch the replay. This is a cool new feature. You can click on replay. Trap left, boom, good blocking. He splits the 2 would-be tacklers for 6 points. One more time, Gerald Will Height, 47, bam. And that was a play action, run counter, trap right. Last time, here we go. Will Height, 47, touchdown. Broncos take a 9-7 lead. Again, Richard Todd interceptions turned into points for the Broncos. Here comes the extra point. And did he make it? Did he make it? Yes. Oh my God, I thought he missed. It's now 10-7. The Broncos ahead in this AFC Championship game. 1982 retro replay style. So Carlos will kick deep to Harper. Shortman are Sohn and Barber. The Broncos now have the lead. Here comes the return. And brought down after 18 yards is Harper, the tackle by Swenson. So here comes Richard Todd. He has thrown consecutive interceptions on the last 2 drives. Split backfield of McNeil and Augustiniak. Wideouts Walker and Jones. Tight end Barkham. And we're going to play man basic. 4-3. It's a pitch out to Augustiniak. He gains the corner. He's got the first down and more. 16-yard run. Finally brought down by Ryan. And Carter for the Broncos is injured on the play. And he's going to the sideline. It looks like he'll be out for about 1 play. Chris Ward with some excellent blocking up front for the Jets. Mike Augustiniak now 7 carries for 40 yards. That was Jim Ryan's 4th tackle for the Broncos. Again, we'll stay with the 4-3. Man, run. Todd back to pass, has time, fires over the middle, but it's tipped away by Smith. They were looking for Wesley Walker on the long cross, and Dennis Smith just saved a touchdown there. Woof. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the Jet 41. Broncos will go to a 3-4 now. They're going to play zone, pass. Todd back to pass. He fires quickly to McNeil out of the backfield. Gain of 6, brought down by Randy Gradishire. Brings up a 3rd and 4 on the Jet 47 as they approach midfield. The Jets trail by 3. The Broncos 10. The New York Jets 7. 12:47 to play in this AFC Championship game, 3rd quarter. Stick with our 3-4 defensive line in. Man coverage. Run. Todd back to pass. He has time. He fires to Wesley Walker. Gain of 18 on the medium cross. He was brought down by Lewis Wright. Wright has 2 tackles and a pickoff. Couldn't jump the route there, so it's 1st and 10 on the Denver 35. Richard Todd, the gunslinger that he is, has come out firing. He's forgot his 2 picks. Jets, Todd under center. Split backfield, 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Broncos will go back to their 4-3 zone. Pass. Todd back to pass. Has time. Fires. Incomplete this time.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 20. Automatic. 1st down.
Wright is called for the pass interference. He is none too happy. Neither is the Broncos sideline. They thought it was a clean play, but it's going to be 1st down after the yellow hanky. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the Denver 12. The Jets are knocking, and the Broncos don't like what they're selling. Field goal here for Leahy of the Jets, 83% chance of tying this game up. Todd under center, split backfield of Augustiniak and McNeil. The wideouts, Walker and Jones, tight end Barkham. Zone pass. Todd back to pass, looking, has time. He fires towards the end zone. Walker incomplete. Good coverage by the Denver zone there. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 12. Jets can get a 1st down if they get it to the Bronco 2. Play our defensive line out wide. And we're going to play zone pass. Again, Todd back to pass. Here comes the pressure. They throw to the out. It's picked off once again. What an interception, this time by Tom Jackson in the zone. He read Richard Todd's eyes. He stepped in front of the pass to the tight end Jerome Barkham. That's interception number 3 as the Jets are thwarted. The Broncos keep him out. The pickoff at the goal line as Jackson was brought down at the 5. Wow! The zone, we got enough pressure on Todd when we split the line, defensive line out. So 1st and 10. 3 consecutive interceptions for Richard Todd, who's now 12 of 20, 162 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Tom Jackson with the pickoff. Peros and Wilhite in the backfield. Off tackle right to Wilhite. And there goes Wilhite. Struggles for 2 yards. Brought down by Kenny Neal, the defensive end. Brings up 2nd and 8. Jets' undefeated season looking a bit shaky here. They trail by 3. Todd's thrown 3 consecutive interceptions on 3 consecutive drives. So it's 2nd and 8. Play action. Run counter. Pitch right. Wilhite. Wilhite tries to turn it upfield. He is only able to get 2. He's pushed out of bounds by Greg Butler. That's the linebacker's 7th tackle for the Jets. It's 3rd and 6 on the Denver 9. Let's go run counter. Off tackle left. Peros. Peros struggles for 2 yards. He is brought down by Jerry Holmes from his cornerback position, and it brings up 4th and 4. We played it very conservatively there. We don't want a turnover on our end. Here comes the punt team. So Luke Prestridge will come back out to punt. Deep for the Jets is Harper. The snap, the punt. Jets should have good field position. There goes Harper. He's got a little lane. And he picks up 13 yards. Brought down by Jackson. Bruce Harper, 3 punt returns for 20 yards. That's a 6.7 yard per return. So the Jets will start off at the Denver 41. So great field position. Can the Orange Crush defense come up big once again? They have picked off Richard Todd 3 consecutive times now. 9:36 to play in the third quarter. The Broncos 10. The Jets 7. AFC Championship game. The Jets are undefeated. 9 wins in the regular season, 2 wins in the playoffs. We'll go 4-3. Defensive line out. Zone basic. McNeil on the counter. He's got running room. Gain of 6 brought down by Reuben Carter, who is back out on the field after going out. He was shaken up. The last drive. I'm sorry, that is Augustiniak, excuse me. As Gradishar missed the initial tackle. So Augustiniak, 8 carries, 46 yards. It is 2nd and 4 on the Denver 35. Field goal here, 45% chance for Leahy. Play the defensive line out. Gonna blitz Gradishar up the middle. Zone pass. And the ball is given to McNeil. He goes up the gut for 5 and a first down. Again, the tackle by Reuben Carter. Back-to-back tackles for Carter. So it's 1st and 10 on the Denver 30. Go 3-4. Defensive line in. Man, run. They give it to McNeil, and McNeil is stopped after a gain of 3. Jim Ryan comes up from his linebacker position. That's tackle number 5 for Ryan. So it's 2nd and 7, 8:02 to play in the third quarter. 10-7 lead for Denver. And we're going to stick with the 3-4. Zone. Smith will blitz from his safety position. Pass. And here comes the blitz, and McNeil burns the blitz, and he's off to the races, and he gets into the end zone. What a clutch run by Freeman McNeil. Extra point is good, and just like that, the Jets have taken the lead 14-10 on the clutch run by Freeman McNeil. It was a safety blitz, and off tackle right, McNeil blew by the blitz for the touchdown. What a run. Extra point was good by Leahy. Now 14-10 Jets. As the fans here at Shea feel a lot better now than they did 30 seconds ago. And that was a 27-yard run on the off tackle. 4 plays, 41 yards, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Jets retake the lead after 3 consecutive interceptions by Richard Todd. Here's the kickoff. We'll put the return on. 6 yards deep. We'll down it. So the Broncos and Steve DeBerg will start 1st and 10 on their 20. Just looking to see if I want to go to Craig Morton, who led them in the second half to a playoff victory last time. We'll stick with DeBerg. DeBerg is 9 of 19 for 78 yards. Not stellar, but all right. Screen to Peros. They set the screen up. They hit Peros, and Peros picks up 6 yards. Darrell Ray comes up to make the tackle. So 2nd and 4. Clock running. 6:56 to play in the third quarter. The Jets 14, the Broncos 10. The Jets just took the lead on the free McNeil touchdown run. 27 yards. 2nd and 4. Split backfield of Wilhite and Peros. Play action. Dive. Wilhite. And Wilhite has the first down. Gain of 8. He's tackled by Bobby Jackson. Jackson came up from his cornerback spot. 1st and 10 on the Denver 34. Play action. Run counter. Dive again to Wilhite. And Wilhite struggles for a 2-yard gain. Tackle by Mark Gastineau. That's tackle number 4 for Gastineau. And Wilhite will come out of the game. He's at 95%. And Preston will come back in. Screen to Preston. They're keying that. Keying the screen. Medium fly to Upchurch. DeBerg back to pass. He looks and he gets Upchurch. 14-yard gain. Holmes put the big hit on Upchurch, but he holds on to the ball. Great audible by Steve DeBerg and a better pitch and catch by Holmes by Upchurch as Holmes nailed him. As the Jets were in a 4-3 pass, tight man, and they were doubling Watson. So that's Rick Upchurch's first catch for 14 yards and a first down. Ball at midfield, 4:48 to play in the third quarter, 14-10 New York. Let's bring Peros in the game. Split backfield of Preston and Peros. That's how we started the game out. DeBerg under center. Wideouts Watson and Upchurch. Tight end Egloff. Let's see what else we have here. Manning, McDaniel, they're bad. Let's go play action fake. Trap right. Run counter. Preston. And Preston pops it for 4 yards. Brought down by Greg Butler. That's his 8th tackle for the Jets from his linebacker position. So it's 2nd and 6 on the Jet 46. 3:58 to play in the third quarter. Broncos trailing by 4. Egloff. This should be open. Medium cross to Egloff. Back to pass to DeBerg. He's looking. He throws. Oh, it's intercepted. Oh. Greg Butler has killed the Broncos. He stepped in front of that pass to Egloff. They were in a 4-3 normal zone run coverage. Oh, I thought we had it. DeBerg's first interception. 11 of 22, 98 yards, and now a pickoff. Jets take over, 1st and 10 on their 43. Todd under center, split backfield, 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Broncos are in a 4-3. Going to play the run. Ball's given to McNeil, and he is stopped after a 2-yard gain, tripped up by Chavos. That's Barney Chavos' 3rd tackle. McNeil now 9 carries, 64 yards, and that 1 big touchdown run. 2nd and 8. Broncos have to hold. Zone pass. Again, they give it to McNeil. He's got some running room. He's going to be tackled by number 53, Randy Gravishire. stops him after a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at midfield. Defensive line in. Tight man. Run. Todd back to pass. He throws over the middle. Complete to their tight end Barkham. Brought down by Dennis Smith. 1st and 10 after the 11-yard pickup. On the Denver 39, I formation. Augustiniak, the up back. McNeil behind him. Defensive line in. Man coverage run. Todd gives it to McNeil on the stretch play, and he is brought down after he struggles for a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Don Latimer. That's his 3rd tackle. 1:12 left in the 3rd quarter. Clock running. Todd's in shotgun now, flanked by McNeil and Augustiniak. Wideouts, Walker and Johnny Lamb Jones at tight end Barkham. We're going to go 3-4. Come with the extra linebacker. Defensive line in. Zone. Blitz Jackson from the outside. Pass. They pick up the blitz, they throw, and it is complete to Barkham on the short button hook. Gain of 9, 1st down and 10. 33 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. 14-10 Jets. We're going to play pass. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We go to the final 15 minutes of this AFC Championship game, and it's been quite a good one. 14-10 Jets. Jets looking to capitalize on the interception by Butler when the Broncos were driving. I formation. Broncos go to a 4-3 to begin the 4th quarter. And we're N'Keal McNeil on the run. And it's a quick hitter to Barkham. The tight end gains 13. He is brought down by Aaron Kyle. 1st and 10 on the Denver 15. They got to hold him to a field goal here. Man. Basic. Ball's given to McNeil, and he gets a gain of 4. Brought down from behind by Barry Chavos for the Broncos. 2nd and 6 from the Denver 11. Play that defensive line in. And we're going to play a double Barkham on the medium. Pass. It's a pitch out to Augustiniak. He is smothered for a 7-yard loss. What a huge play by Randy Gradishire. You're looking pitch left, and Gradishire smelled that out from a mile away. That's Gradishire's 8th tackle. So it's 3rd and 13. The Jets are 5 for 7 on 3rd downs today in this AFC Championship game. 3rd and 13. Todd in shotgun. We're going to go to a 3-2 dime. And we're going to play a deep zone. And pass. Todd back to pass. He has time. He throws, and it's a touchdown on the slant. And the extra point is blocked by Gradishire. Oh, how did they beat the deep zone? Shotgun formation. Todd fades back to pass. Long slant. Oh, Walker made a great catch. He leaped. Makes the catch in the end zone. The flag was thrown, but they picked it up. Really? Really? So they throw a flag and they pick it up. Awesome. Extra point was blocked by Randy Gradishire. It's 20-10. Broncos trail by 10. And it might be time to go to old man Craig Morton. Leahy will kick off. Deep is Wilhite. Shortman are Manning and Poole. Here's the kickoff by Leahy. Here comes the return. We need a big one here. We need a big one. Close to the 30. A 28-yard return by Wilhite. Brought down by Holmes. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 28, and that's it for Steve DeBerg with 12:33 to play. They're going to go to the veteran, Craig Morton. Old man Morton. .69% completion. So Denver trails by 10. That was a huge extra point that was blocked by Gradishire. Backfield of Peros and Preston. Wideouts of Watson and Upchurch. Egloff is the tight end. Okay. Alrighty, 1st and 10 from the 28. Morton under center. Barks out the signals. We're going to go screen to Peros. And incomplete. Big rush. And Neal nailed Morton as he attempted to get the pass off. So it's 2nd and 10. Let's go short to the flat. To Preston. Morton back to pass. Hits Preston in the flat. That's going to be a 1st down. Gain of 13. And we're going to hurry it up. Broncos quickly get back to the line. Morton under center. Preston will stay behind him. Peros will go out wide. And let's look for short outs. Short outs. Short out to Peros. Morton back to pass. Looking. He fires and he throws an interception. Oh, my Lord. Lance Mel with the interception. So linebackers have picked off Bronco quarterbacks twice today, and that could be the nail in the coffin, folks. Trailing by 10. Here comes the Jets offense as they lead by 10. No magic in old man Morton this week. Where's that top hat that Frosty found? Going to play Run McNeil. And it's Augustiniak the other way, and he is smothered for a gain of 1. Tackled by Rulon Jones. Mike Augustiniak, 10 carries, 40 yards. 2nd and 9 from the Denver 43. Clock running, 11:47 to play in this AFC Championship game. If the Jets win, they will stay undefeated and head to the big championship bowl. 2nd and 9. Zone pass out of the 4-3. Todd back to pass. He fires to the out. Gain of 8 as he hit Augustiniak on the check down. Johnny Lamb Jones was well covered. That's Augustiniak's 3rd reception for 18 yards and a crucial 3rd and 1 at the Denver 35. And we're going to go to 5-2 basic. Player defensive line in. Tight man. Run. Pitch out to Augustiniak. He gets to the outside, but he is dropped for no gain. Rulon Jones comes up huge. He drags down Augustiniak by the back of his shirt. And it is 4th and 1, and the offense for the for the Jets stays out on the field looking to ice this game. Broncos will stay in their 5-2 defensive line in. Tight man. Run. Todd will give it to McNeil, and McNeil busts through the line. Gain of 6. Jones on the tackle. Huge 1st down there. Clock running, 10:14 to play in the game. Denver trails by 10. Back to the 4-3. And Augustiniak, as they were playing McNeil for the run, gains 3. Another tackle by Rulon Jones. That's his 7th. As Carter's down to 89, we got to get him out of the game. We don't have anybody else. We got to go to 3-4. Play defensive line in, extra linebacker. Man run. McNeil is stopped after a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Randy Gradishire. Tackle number 9 for Gradishire. He's also blocked an extra point. Clock running, 8:51 to play. 3rd and 4. I formation. Denver goes back to the 4-3. Reuben Carter back out on the field. They'll play their defensive line normal. Man, run. Todd back to pass. He throws over the middle. And Barkham dives and makes the catch. Unbelievable. Barkham always kills me. Dive and catch by Barkham. Gain of 15. The drive continues, but more importantly, the clock continues to go tick, tick, tick on the Broncos season. Need a big play here. 3-4, defensive line in. We're sending everybody. Tight man, basic. And McNeil is smothered. Lucky to hold on to the ball as he was met by Latimer and his friends. It's Don Latimer's 4th tackle. 2nd and 10. As the Broncos send everything but the kitchen sink on that blitz. Clock running. Second and 10. Man. Basic. Todd back to pass. Has time over the middle. Touchdown Wesley Walker. Extra point is missed. 26-10, but there's no 2-point conversions in 1982. This ball game is good as over with 6:31 to play. The Broncos need to score 3 times. The Jets pull away here in the fourth quarter, They score 12 points. 26-10. Things are looking good. The Jets look to be going to the championship bowl, and they will face they will face the winner of the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. The Redskins also are undefeated. Here's the kickoff. We put the return on. 1 yard deep. We're going to come out of the end zone with the return. Only a return of 15. Crosby on the tackle. So Morton comes back out. Threw a pickoff his last time. Preston will go out wide. Paris will go out wide. Morton will be in shotgun. Egloff will go to the top to help out on Gastineau, and he'll stay in the block. So we have Egloff here to stay in to help out on Gastineau. Yeah, let's go with bomb post Watson. Morton back to pass, looking. He fires, and that's intercepted. As Watson and Skrull struggle for the ball, Watson doesn't hold on to it. Skrull rips the ball out of his hands. And another interception, return of 20 yards. We had to go downfield. No choice there. So Watson, thank you for not holding on to the ball. And we're going to play free McNeil run. Augustiniak on the sweep, gain of 2, clock running. We're going to call timeout. 2nd and 8. We called timeout before that play. We're going to play man pass. And they give it to McNeil, and he busts through for a huge run. Gain of 14. Tackled by Mike Harden. Timeout. Broncos only have 1 left. 5:44 to play as the fans here at Share ecstatic. Their Jets are going back to the Super Bowl. They haven't been there since 1969, and Joe Willie Namath, Broadway Joe. It'll be another Alabama alumni, Richard Todd, who would lead them to the Super Bowl now. Going to play the run out of the 4-3. McNeil brought down for no gain by Carter. We'll use our last timeout. That was nothing there because we called timeout, so it is 2nd and 10 on the Denver 21. 5:29 to play. We'll play the run again. Todd's going to throw. Oh, you jerk. Complete for 11 yards. They're up 16 points, and this numbnut's throwing the ball. I'm going to break his leg. First and goal from the 10. Run McNeil. And McNeil is stopped for a 1-yard loss. Clock running. Broncos can no longer stop the clock. They've used all 3 of their timeouts. We're going to play run again. Todd back to pass. Looking. Throws over the middle. Touchdown. Walker. Extra point. Good. So the Jets run the score up. What was a close game going into the fourth quarter is now a blowout, 33-10. It was 14-10 going into the fourth quarter. The Jets have scored 19 unanswered points in the fourth quarter, plus, actually, more than that because they scored 26 unanswered points. Because the Jets scored on the McNeil 27-yard touchdown run late in the third, or midway through the third. Here's the kickoff. The return's on. Brought down at the 30 is Gerald Wilhite, and that's it for Morton. He's thrown 2 picks. No magic in Craig Morton this week. Herman will come in. Mark Herman. Just get some garbage time. And we're going to go screen Preston. Herman connects. Oh, and Preston dropped the ball. 2nd and 10. Let's go max protect. The running backs and tight end are going to block. And let's bring Egloff up to protect on Gastineau. Let's go shotgun. Long fly. He's thrown it up to Upchurch. Continue with the play. Herman under pressure. Throws incomplete. Upchurch had it, but Holmes nailed him. And this time Upchurch doesn't hold on to it. The ball comes loose. So it's 3rd and 10. Preston and Peros out wide. Egloff to stay in the block. Help out on Gastineau. Medium slant to Peros. Herman looking. He throws. It's caught. Gain of 15. Brought down by Holmes. We go into the hurry up. Max protection. Everyone's blocking. And we're going to go long out to Watson.
Ball start. Offense. Number 81. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. First down.
Not that it matters. Let's go max. Actually, let's put Peros out wide. Preston and Egloff will block. Let's go long out. Peros. Herman back to pass. Has time. Looking. He fires. Incomplete. Peros dives. It's off his hands. So it brings up 2nd and 15. 2:59 left in the game. Jets sideline is ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. They have a 33-10 lead. They blew this game open in the fourth quarter. Egloff will stay in the block. Screen. Hold on. Head out of bounds. Screen. Peros. Herman doesn't like what he sees. He's going to go medium fly to Upchurch. Herman looks, and he hits Upchurch on the fly. Gain of 12, 30 and 3. They go to the hurry up. Egloff will stay in the block. Head out of bounds. Medium. We don't want to go cross. That's stupid. Short out. Peros. Herman back to pass. And he is brought down, and that is the first sack of the Bronco quarterback. Kenny Neal gets the sack. It doesn't come by the vaunted sack exchange. Of course, Marty Lyons and Joe Klecko are out for the year. Klecko. Oh, Lyons will be back for the Super Bowl, maybe. Klecko's done 17 weeks. Lyons will be back for the Super Bowl. That's going to be a big pick-me-up for the Jets. Clock running. 4th and 10. Paris out wide. Preston out wide. Egloff in the block. Need a short slant. Watson. Yes. Herman throws over the middle. It's a big gain for Watson. Gain of 27. Dragged down from behind by Blinka. And that will be the 2-minute warning, folks. So with 2 minutes left, trailing by 23. It's 1st and 10 on the Jet 28. Paris and Preston out wide. Egloff to stay in the block to help out on Gastineau. And we're going to go bomb post. Bomb post to Upchurch. Herman looking. He fires. That's intercepted. The 3rd interception. Is that the 3rd interception? That's the 1st Herman interception. Morton threw 2. I don't think DeBerg threw any. No, he did. So 4 interceptions by the Jets today. And in garbage time, here comes Pat Ryan. And we're just going to play the run. And that's a gain of 3 on the trap left by Marion Barber. And we're going to play run.
False start. Offense.
Really?
Number 71, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
The computer just wants the agony to continue. We're going to play the run. It was a good game until the 4th quarter. And McNeil's in the game still. 19 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown, so he's 1 away from the century mark. And we give it to number 31. That's Barber, and that's going to be the ball game, folks, I believe. We're going to punt block. There's a punt, and it's blocked! We blocked the punt. Yes! But that's the ball game. That's the ball game, folks. So, the New York Jets will go to the Super Bowl. They'll stay undefeated in the regular season. So they were 9-0 in the regular season. They've now won 3 playoff games. That's 12-0 altogether. They win 33-10. Let's quickly go to some box scores. Or the box score. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun game. We fell apart in the 4th quarter. All right, Jets scored first. It was a scoreless first quarter. The Jets scored at the 8:51 mark of the 2nd quarter. Richard Todd, 23-yard pass to Wesley Walker on the out. That was his 2nd choice. Leahy kick, 7-0. Broncos would then score 10 consecutive points. A Carless 34-yard field goal at the half. Made it 7-3. And then they'd go on top with a Gerald Wilhite 3-yard touchdown run after a pickoff. Made it 10-7. And the Jets would score 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive times. From the 3rd quarter on, McNeil at the 7:09 mark of the 3rd quarter, 27-yard run, Leahy kicked, 14-10. 18-yard touchdown pass from Todd to Walker, extra point blocked, 20-10 Jets. 14-yard pass at the 6:31 mark of the 4th quarter to Walker. Leahy missed the extra point, 26-10. And then Todd throws his 3rd touchdown pass to Walker with 3:51 to play to put the double icing on the cake. Made it 30. Extra point was good, 33-10. And that's how the ball game ended, folks. Let's see. Let's quickly see who the player of the game. They don't give you a player of the game, but let's just look real quick. Richard Todd, 21 out of 29, 266. 4 touchdowns, but 3 picks, and he was sacked 3 times. He can't be player of the game. Player of the game, I'm going to give it to Wesley Walker. 6 receptions, 95 yards, and 4 touchdowns. 4. He's player of the game. And McNeil had a rushing touchdown. So on that note, we're going to call it a stream. It's just a little over 2 hours, and for the way I play a football game and talk to the chat, that's not bad. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I like to end it with the drive, with the scoring summary here. So, the Jets will go to the Super Bowl. They await the winner of the undefeated Washington Redskins and the NFC West champion San Francisco Giants in the NFC Championship game. So the Jets go back to the big game since 1969 when Joe Willie Namath led them there, an Alabama alumni, and now it's another Alabama quarterback, Richard Todd, who will take them to the promised land. New York 33, Denver 10. Let me go to the chat and say thank you to JW Flux, Broke Black Man 94, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, What's Blazing in Sports, ID Gesture, JD, and I think I got everybody. And if I missed you, I apologize. If you watched and you enjoyed, please hit that like button. I'm looking for subscribers. YouTube has changed the rules once again. So enabled for me to be monetized. I never ask for money from anybody, nor would I. But I'd like to get that 1,000 subscribers, so let YouTube pay me some money. But if not, we'll continue on. So thank you very much, gentlemen. If you like this, please hit the like button. Please share. I appreciate your time, as always. And take care till next time. Bye-bye. Health and happiness. God bless and peace.